What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is all going to be dedicated to all the dumb builds that I do. As you can see behind me, there is a cafe racer that I built, I don't know, 5 years ago. There's a Honda Super Scooter right next to me that I built. There's a stunt bike, there's the R6, there's mountain bikes. But this one we are dedicating completely to building this awesome 97 Jeep Cherokee. So I found this thing on Facebook Marketplace. Originally the dude had it listed for about $3,000, actually a little bit more. And then my buddy Ryan was like, hey, the art of negotiating, the art of the deal is always making sure you never talk about the price on the internet. Instead, go look at it and then haggle from there. So that's what we did. We drove an hour and a half up north all the way to Fort Collins. I'm down here in Denver. We get there, we see this awesome red beast that I'm going to show you here in a second and give you a little bit of a walkthrough. Had it sitting there. Dude was hilarious, amazing guy. Sat there and talked for about 20 minutes. The thing had it running. Took it for a test drive. Everything worked flawlessly besides the driver's seat, which I'll also show you in a minute. And at the end of it, he was just like, if you give me $1,000, it's yours. Gave him $1,000 and bought this amazing, again, 97 Jeep 4x4 5-speed with the 6.0 or the 4.0 6-liter motor in there. Wait, 6-liter, 6-cylinder. Regardless, we'll fix it. We'll figure it out. What the issue is right now that I'm working on, that I should have showed you earlier, is it does have a check engine light. And here in Colorado, we have to make sure that no check engine lights are on, as well as a catalytic converter. Like basically all the emission problems are all solved here. So we do have to get this thing emission tested. So right now we are working to make sure that we can in fact pass emissions, and so we will see what happens. So welcome to this journey. So enough of me talking and sitting here while you looking at me like, why is this guy sitting here talking still? Enough about me. Let me show you this amazing Jeep. All right, so we will start here with the motor that you can see here. Again, it's a 4.0 6-liter motor. Everyone talks about this thing being indestructible, and I can give my brother Pete another little bit of information because he was asking if the intake and the exhaust is on the same side, which I haven't looked at too much in here, but yes, it is. So that makes it working. So what we have right now is actually, I've already pulled off the distributor cap as well as the rotor, pulled out the ignition wires and put them in the same spot, but we'll get to that later. Let me give you a walkthrough of this beast. First, check it out. This is, I don't know, I'm gonna have to name it something, so hopefully down in the comments you will figure out a name for this and we will work on this project here together. But right now we'll call it the Red Beast because she is a hunk. So you can see here, got a little trim that needs to be pulled off because it's a little broken. Not a big deal. I'm going to pull this all off and we are going to be painting this thing in later videos. So you can see, open this bad boy up. So the funny thing is, when I first bought this, the dude said a very large individual was the one who owned this before him. And it ended up sitting and bending and breaking all of these seat rails and seat mounts. So when you drive this thing right now, this thing doesn't stay still. So my entire drive back was actually me just holding onto the steering wheel for dear life and hoping not to fall back in all the way into the back seat. So you can tell right now, the driver's side window is completely open. It does in fact work, but you can tell this one, not working whatsoever. But you can hear the motor whine. Same thing with this passenger side window. It is completely closed, but this one is opening. Now, you might be wondering why to yourself, Kyle, why are these windows open? Well, the person before me who owned this loved to smoke, so this thing smells like a disgusting chimney in here, and I cannot stand the smell of cigarette smokes. So I am trying to kind of air this thing out, and eventually we're going to deep clean and scrub this thing completely down. Again, good old 5-speed. Not sure what that spring in there is for, and you can kind of see, well, hopefully you can see how disgusting the interior is. This dude look like they're eating, that looks like mold. This is absolutely gross. Windshield completely shattered up here. Many spider cracks everywhere. This thing is half held on. This looks like the remote to someone's phone. I don't know. I don't know what half this is. This isn't even bolted in. This is going to be removed eventually. So we'll take that out. This trunk thing kind of opens, but unfortunately, these strut towers don't work. So that's another fix we're gonna have to do. But yeah, so that's a quick little walkthrough. The 4x4, the 4-wheel drive, does in fact work on this beast, so we'll get this thing going and we are gonna build a rock crawler. So tune in later. I guess the first video that I'm gonna make for everybody besides this walkthrough is showing you how to change the plugs, the rotor, and the distributor cap, as well as that crankshaft position. I will be back. Peace.